Hi guys, Mr. Cappy here showing you how to do the Homestyler project. Now there are two choices. There's Homestyler Design, which is the first sheet, and that's where you get a blank house and you have to build it from scratch. The second option is Homestyler Renovation down here at the bottom, and this one you're going to get an already made house and you just have to put pieces into it based on what the person tells you. So let's show you the example of the design one first. So first things first, you just want to make sure you log into your Google account and click on Cappy2 template. Once you hit that, it's going to take you to the Homestyler website and pull up the document that we need. All you have to do is make sure you sign in with Google at the Homestyler website, and once you do that, it'll open up a blank house for you. All right, looking at the blank house, we just got to follow the directions and make sure we include all the things that the person wants us to build inside their house. Mi casa necesita tres dormitorios. Looking here, I'm thinking bedroom number 1, 2, and 3. Now, what to put in. En dormitorio número 1, me gustaría una cama. A cama is a bed para mí y una cómoda muy grande. All right, that's a dresser, very big. I need a bed and a very big dresser. So I go in here, and the simple way to put everything in there is just to click over here on the catalog, and I'll find beds. I'll head to the bedroom section here just fine, and I see beds over here. And all I got to do is select the bed that I want to put in the room. I'll click on one that looks nice for me and drop it where it needs to go. The nice thing about this program is it's very simple to use once you get used to it. You just click to drop it, and you can use the sides and corners to change the size of it, or you can rotate it in place as well using the circle in the front. Now I also needed a dresser, so I'm going to head back to the catalog, and I'm going to check the dressers section of the bedroom, and I need to get me a big dresser. So this one looks sufficiently big from here. I'll click on it, and I will drop it in the room. I'll place it up against the wall here, and I can tell by the circle in front that it is facing forwards. That tells me which way it faces. So it's facing forwards like I'd want it to. I can also use this little man here to check things out. If I drag him into the room and move his cone around, he can look around the room and see what's in it. And it looks like he's looking at that dresser right now, and it looks good. So I'm going to switch views using the tab view so I can see it a little better. And that dresser doesn't look quite as big as I had hoped it would. If I mess around with the width, length, and height requirements, I can actually change it so that it's a little bit bigger dresser like I wanted it to be. Looks good to me. Sometimes using the three-dimensional view is going to be the best bet, and sometimes you're better off using the two-dimensional view to place things in there. All right, one example of where the three-dimension is good is this next part here. It says, En la cómoda, quiero una lámpara bonita. So on top of this dresser, I've got to put a pretty lamp. So I'm going to go in here, and now in the catalog, another option I can do, if I'm just looking for a lamp, I can go up here to the search and type in lamp. And now I'll get all the lamps. Now these are floor length lamps, so those are not going to be good. But if I scroll down just a little bit, I'll find maybe some that are better for a dresser. Like this one here looks like it'll fit nicely on this dresser. And I'll set it right on top of the dresser there. All right, looks good. And it's easier to set something on top of the dresser when you're in this mode than it is in the two-dimensional mode. All right, next item up on the list, it says, Necesito un televisor para mirar fútbol. So I need a TV. I'll head back in here, and I'm going to search again for a television, and hopefully I'll find something good. All right, I did find a television in here, and I'll place it right on this wall. Now, I'd like it to be a little higher up, so if I click on it in the three-dimensional view, I can just drag it up using this arrow, and it's up there. Now, the only problem I got is it's not facing outward. It's facing against the wall, which is going to make it really stupid to look at. So I'm going to switch to the two-dimensional view, and I'm going to rotate it using the rotate tool. All right, the final piece for this room here is it says, Quiero dos ventanas, 2 windows. The windows are the only thing that are not in the catalog. They're actually under the building materials. So if I go to building materials and I find the windows, I can click on one of these here windows and place it perfectly in the side of the building. And there it goes. I can resize it using the 2 pieces on the side. The last thing you should know before I let you go is that this is not like other Google products. You have to save. So when you're ready, you click up top and you click the Save button, and it'll save the design for you. Since you're logged in as you, it'll actually save your work once you click Save.